Hi parents and students, welcome back. This is lesson 2 of mathematics. In this lesson we're going to go through quickly about the practical things. Now most of the things we are going to do is practical because we don't have our books with us, and the books that you have already been done. So there's just a couple of things. Practical problem solving is very important. Right now we're not doing any word sums for the grade 1s. The grade 2s do have word sums, but always the best is to do them practically. So let's say, let me just get some pens here. Let's say I have 5 pens and I borrowed 2 to 2 of my students. How many do I have left? Okay, it's really easy. I have 3 pens and 2 of my students give back my 2 pens. How many do I have now? So it's very easy. Macaroni works very well with this because it's a lot, and you can do a lot of word sums. You can do 8 and daddy eats 4, whatever like that. Don't go too big though. I would say nothing over 20 for the grade 1s, nothing over 40 for the grade 2s, and nothing over 100 for the grade 3s. So if your child cannot do those big numbers, just go back and do smaller ones first, okay? Remember, not all of the children are on the same level right now. Some of them are still struggling with some concepts, but they will get there, okay? Something else that's definitely important is more than or fewer than. You will remember when you were at school, it was greater than and less than, the signs. We don't use the signs as yet. We use fewer than, more than, greater than, smaller than. So you can also use your macaroni or your caps for this. You put 5 this side and 4 this side. This one is greater than this one, or bigger than this one, or more than this one, and this one is fewer or less or smaller than this one. So this is how you do it. Okay, so that's very easy, and you can do this really well. You're cooking or just being as a family, you can do this very quickly. Most of the children have done this. All of the children have done this before, and most of them has mastered it. So very important, as I said in the first video, they must know 0 to 10. They must be able to write it. They must be able to know how many goes into it, and they must be able to write the names. So you can let them do that on a piece of paper, or you can let them do that in the homework book so that I can see that it has been done after the holidays. But this is really for your for practicing. I'm not going to mark it. It's not going to count points. It's for practicing. All right, so just going to see here quickly what else I can teach you. Just going through the book. Right, so our grade 1s have just started with plus, minus, and the equal sign. The grade 2s and grade 3s definitely know this by now, but the grade 1s have just started with it, so they all know a plus, they all know a minus, and they all know the equal sign. So there is in the flip files, I put in sums for the grade 1s and 2s. The grade 3s, I would like them to make their own sums, and not easy sums, a bit harder sums. Do this in your homework book, please, so that we can see what's going on and where are they lacking a little bit. But yes, they can use those little cards in their homework, in their books, in their flip files, and they can just do those sums over and over and over again. The more you do the sums, the more natural it comes, and the more you remember. This is once again what I said in the previous video, what makes 10. At the end of the day, you mustn't even see the plus anymore. You must just see 5 and 5, and you know it makes 10. So this is the easier sums, okay? I think the grade 2s have up until 20, and then the grade 1s has 1 to 10. So they can do this very easily. What you can also do is write on a piece of paper 1 to 10. For the grade 2s, 1 to 20 or 30 or 40. Make them write this out, and then you can play a little puzzle game with this. So you have the answer, you have the question, which would be 2 plus 3, and they must go and look for the 5 and put them together, and that's a little puzzle. Okay, so this is very important, is the signs. The grade 1s have just started with minus. We do not talk about minus yet, we talk about takeaway. So you have 5 cookies, you take 2 away to give to your friend. How many do you have left? It's not 5 minus 3. And once again, write this down, make little pictures, use real cookies if you've got, or real pens or whatever. It's the practical problem solving about this. So it's taking away and adding for grade 1s and 2 for grade 1s, plus and minus for grade 3s and 2s. Okay, very good. Just going to go through the book quickly, what we still do. Estimation is also a very good thing. They have to estimate. Now, what this means is you take a handful of macaroni, let's say you've got 10. You hold it out to your child and you say, how many do you think there is, without counting? Without counting. This will come later. They will be able, like you are able to see, this is 10. They will get there. So you hold out 10, you say, how much is there? And if they say 8, then you count them and say, okay, there was 10. Next time, they will learn to say, oh, this is 10, by grouping them in their minds. So estimation is very important at this stage. Let me give you one quick this, and I say, okay, I think this is 4, but when I count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 5. You will look at this and say, it's 5. Why? Because you grouped it in your mind. Now, this is what estimation breeds in our children. Okay, so what else is there? Counting is very, very important. We've done estimation now. Now, parents, you should have your maths book of the first term with your child. I did send them home. So if you do, you're more than welcome. Go back. Maybe your child wasn't there for a day and there's something that wasn't done. You can do that. Maybe you see that the one didn't really do good, let them do it again. If you're looking for something for your child to do, let them do something that I've already done in the book. It's really that easy. Okay, so this is about for maths. This is about it for the foundation phase of grade 1. I will do the next video for foundation phase of grade 2s. So guys, I really hope this has helped and just gone through this again. Please, I beg of you, do not make your house a classroom. This is what school is for. So if they just have this work down and they understand it and they've understood the concept and learned the concept, then that is all we right now need. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. The next video will have mathematics grade 2 concepts, and we'll go through those concepts together. Grade 3s must please as well listen in on that on that video, because it will definitely help them as well to make sure that they have got all of grade 2's concepts down, and as well as this one for the grade 1s, have the grade 1 concepts down as well. Remember, maths especially is like building a wall, if you would say. So grade R is the start of the wall. This is what it is. The first layer of bricks is grade 1s, all their work. The second layer of bricks is the grade 2 work, and so on and so on. If the child has missed a brick in grade 1, you cannot build the second brick on top of that hole. So it's really important that your child masters all the concepts of maths, in grade 1 before they can go to grade 2. I know people, and I'm talking in general, I know a lot of people are like, my child didn't go, failed the grade 1. It's not because your child is incapable or the teacher was being nasty with your child. It's because they haven't mastered the basic concepts, and in grade 2 they will suffer a great deal because they don't know it. So just something to keep in mind, and I thank you for watching this video, and I really miss you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.